live on Tuesday, June 23rd. And I know I haven't cut any videos here in what, probably a week plus. I've been away. I'm still away here. I'm actually visiting some family. I'm up here in Rhode Island, here in New England. And it is a cool and rainy day. I'm out taking my walk here. You can probably see it's kind of rainy here, and my phone's getting wet. But want to just drop a quick video and say hi to everyone. I have taken a few trades since I've been traveling. Uh, I've been here for about a week. I'm heading back home to the warm weather tomorrow, and then I'm actually coming back up here at the beginning of July. So, be in and out. Probably won't be cutting a lot of videos here the next couple of weeks because the computer that I travel with for my personal computer I travel with, I don't have my screen recording software on there. I only keep that on my office computer at home. So, anyways, that's why I haven't been making any videos. But been on the charts as far as trades go. I've only taken two futures trades in the last week. One was last week, was a small loser. The other one I took yesterday in wheat. I left it open today. It's still running. It's about $500 up in profit. I probably will consider closing that tonight during the overnight session, but I left it open through the close today. So that's it for futures. And then as far as Forex goes, um, I've got two trades running now. I've taken a handful, not a lot. Um, I am still using my CSI indicator as I talk about on all my videos. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the camera, guys. I'm walking here on the road and just trying to avoid getting hit by cars. Um, just out walking. It is raining right now, so but not really bad. Um, so I do have a few Forex trades. I've got two running now. I'm still using my CSI, as I said. The main difference is I continue to refine kind of time frame and look back period. I know I've been very variable on that. Right now, I'm using a 2 hour time frame, which I know seems weird, but I've actually found a nice little sweet spot in there for the last week. So right now, I'm using like a 2 hour time frame, and I'm using a 34 period look back on the indicator. Okay, so I know I was playing around with an 89 period. It's a little bit too slow even on the short. I was using the 89 period on the 1 hour chart. Didn't really like that. So I wanted to shorten it up a little bit. So I went to a 34 and I'm using that on a 2 hour time frame, which gives you a little bit better filtering than the 1 hour. So it takes out some more of the false signals without compromising uh, getting into trades too late. So that's what I'm doing right now. Um, and seems to be working pretty well. So we'll continue to refine that. But the main point is that's still my primary methodology is the CSI indicator. Um, the other little tweak I might make, if you guys have been on the channel for a while, you probably remember for futures, I was also trading currency futures. So not Forex pairs, but the actual currency futures like Euro futures, Canadian dollar futures, etc. Um, and you can trade all those except for the dollar futures. You can't, that's the DXY, the dollar index. You can't trade that, but you can trade the other seven major currencies as futures. So I've gone back to looking at those, and I use the CSI indicator for that because I have it coded so that it looks at like, say, Euro futures against the DXY. So it's very, very similar in that case to like the Euro US dollar Forex pair. So in order for me basically to get some more action on the futures market as opposed to just Forex, I've gone to using that. So what I did basically for now is I went into my uh, Forex account, took out all the dollar pairs. So no more in terms of my analysis and looking at no euro dollar, no Aussie dollar, no pound dollar, no dollar CAD, dollar Swiss, dollar yen, Aussie dollar, Kiwi dollar. Took all those out, and now I'm just basically trading those in futures using the currency future against the DXY. So it's very, very similar. It's almost the same trade entries. If you put like euro futures against Euro USD Forex, you're going to see they're almost identical anyways. Basically what it's doing just gives me more opportunity to trade in the futures market and use my futures prop firm account um, when maybe the currency market, sorry, just letting that truck go by, allows me basically just to have more opportunities on my futures account versus, especially if if there's no trades in grains. Now, sometimes there's no trades in either. Um, so, anyways, that's a little tweak. So, I know I had a while ago, I told you I was not going to trade currency futures anymore. So, I've gone back to it. Um, but, like I said, the trade off was that I got rid of the equivalent on my Forex watch list because, like I said, honestly, they're going to be the same trade essentially, anyways, even though one's futures and one's spot Forex. They trade almost identically, and there's no need for me to look at both Forex and the futures version because it's just a waste of brain power and analysis time. So, and like I said, it gives me a little bit more opportunity to use my futures prop firm account, and it also takes whatever that is, 7 or 8 pairs off my Forex watch list and makes my Forex analysis a little quicker. And I just concentrated on all the other pairs that I watch. So I took my Forex watch list down to like 15 or 18 pairs, something like that, and increased my futures to 12. 'Cause it's basically 7 currency futures and 5 grain markets, and that's my distribution right now. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit, and things are going pretty good, like I said, and I'm doing that on the 2 hour time frame as well. And I'm using the CSI indicator to find those entries just like I do in Forex, because again, it's the currency futures against the DXY. It's coded that way, and essentially it works the same way as it would be using it in the spot Forex market, where I'm just looking for crossovers and continuations with the indicator, and basically focusing on the 2 hour chart. But again, I don't. I don't use just the 2 hour in hindsight, excuse me, in a vacuum. I use the higher time frames, just to make sure I'm not running into a major support or resistance zone. So if I see a setup on the 2 hour chart, for instance, I'm going out to the daily or even the weekly chart, and I'm not looking for anything really special. I'm just making sure I'm not trading into a zone where there's a major top or bottom. So if it's a major top, price is approaching a major top, I don't want to be buying into that, right? So as long as there's some headroom for the trade to run for at least a couple of days, then cool. I'll consider the trade. So I don't take those signals in a vacuum. I don't just take them because there's some crossover on the indicator. I'm looking at the price action, I'm looking at market structure, and I'm looking at levels. So, but it's very quick analysis once you're used to it. I mean, I can make a decision on a trade in about 10 seconds. And, that's what I do. What prop firm am I using? Mr. Push Up. So for futures, I'm using Tradeify. And for Forex, I use two. I'm using GOAT, GOAT, Goat Funded Futures, and Funded Trading Plus. I think that's what it's funded. Yeah, Funded Trading Plus, uh, and GOAT. And my personal Forex account is with Oanda. So I also copy my futures, my Forex trades onto my personal Forex account, which is with Oanda here in the US, the regulated broker. Pretty straight up. I've been with them for a long time. So hopefully that answers your question. I'm not currently trading a personal futures account, only the Tradeify. I do have one. Not really using it, be honest. I just like using the funded account. So, but I do like trading Forex on my personal account. So, so yeah, there you go. Just looking at this here, got some weird messages there. Message retracted. Hello, Kawina Demon Slayer. Sorry, guys. I'm not really looking at the screen. I'm trying to walk here. I am on a road, as you can see. Yeah. And I am getting wet, but it's not raining too bad. It's a little bit different. I mean, where I live, it's like 95 degrees and hot right now. So being up here, especially in the rain, it's like 65 right now and cool. So it's kind of a nice change. I mean, I lived up this way for most of my life. Only been down in the warm states for about 2 years now. So yeah, Mr. Push Up. Yeah, I know Apex, but he's getting a lot of bad rap. I mean, it's so hard with prop firms. To be honest, no one really knows. Any prop firm you use. I'm crossing the road here, guys. Again, I apologize about my focus. Nobody really knows. Any prop firm could go belly up any day. I try to do my diligence, reading reviews, and I also honestly look to where they're based out of. I try to avoid ones that are like in weird parts of the world. Funded Trading Plus, for instance, is based, I think they're in the UK. And I think they also have some presence in the US too. So that makes you feel a little better. Doesn't mean they won't disappear tomorrow. But GOAT, however, I didn't realize this until after I signed up with them. They're actually based in Hong Kong. That really makes me not too happy. But, you know, um, I have them now, so I'm going to stick with them. There's no point, I'm not going to just purposely walk away from the accounts or breach them because I don't like it. But I won't. I, if anything ever happened to those accounts, if I ever breached one of them, I would not sign up with them again. So there's that. You know. So that's who I'm using. And like I said, I was using my funded futures for futures. I got away from them because they were charging me like a monthly fee while during your challenge phase. And I tend to take a long time to get through challenge phases because I trade on higher time frames. I'm not a scalper, a day trader. And so, I was paying like a couple $100 a month just to get through the challenge phase. Now they stopped billing you for that once you pass. But I was like, this kind of, bullshit. Excuse my language. So Tradeify is just one time. You pay the fee one time. It's a little bit higher, but you pay it one time. And once you get funded, they give it back to you anyway. So, and they seem to have pretty good ratings. I think they have a good presence in terms of country location. They might be UK as well. I forget. So, anyway, so that's why I went to Tradeify and got away from MFF. They're a good prop firm. Um, but like I said, if you're the type of person that drags your challenge phase out for a long period of time, if you don't take a lot of trades, you don't, scalp or anything like that, I don't think it's worth, paying that monthly fee because you're not going to get that back. So, because you're paying it every month. So, anyways, so I hope that helped. Any other comments here? Sandra Simpson, my mom died yesterday. I don't know if that's a legit comment. If it is, I'm sorry to hear that, but some of these comments are just, I have no idea. um, Kawina Demon Slayer, how you doing? Anyways, um, yeah, so that's the update, guys. For me, listen, I'm going to be back home tomorrow afternoon for a week, and then I'm heading back up here. Uh, I have my one of our sons lives up here. I'm coming back for his birthday and for Independence Day, July 4th, and so I'll be back and forth. So, but I figured I'd just jump in and just give you an update um, on what's happening. Not a ton of trading, but always looking every day. And if there's something great, if there's not, then I don't. I've had plenty to keep me busy while I've been here. Came up for a wedding. Family member got married and had a chance to visit some other friends and family because, like I said, this is where we're from originally. So yeah, so I think I'll leave it there. I'm gonna finish my walk here before dinner, and since I don't have a gym here to work out the way I do at home, I'm just trying to get a lot of walking in here. It's really my main source of getting some exercise while I'm here. So, but anyways, hope everybody's doing well. Any questions, comments, leave them down below. Like the video, and if there's anything else you want me to cover, let me know. If not, like I said, I'll be back uh, tomorrow. I won't probably won't make any videos tomorrow, but um, I'm hoping maybe to cut a video on Thursday, just for an update once I'm back in my office. Thursday, Friday, and then early next week, and then I'll be, like I said, heading back here again. So, you guys take care wherever you are. I hope things are going well. Trade safe, and we'll talk to everybody soon. All right. Take care, guys.